So a lot of my memory was suppressed, but during that time I had been doing therapy. I was doing therapy for things that happened to me in my childhood and the things that happened to me in my adulthood. And during that process, those suppressed memories became unsuppressed. So then, with going back digging in, because I've kind of sort of a pack rat when it comes to books and writings and things of that nature. I'm the one that still has my high school yearbook, cheerleading pictures, things of that nature. So when I went back and opened those things and was comparing notes, I'm not tripping. She did tell me the truth. Like, that's one thing that she before she passed, she did tell me the truth. But the hard pill to swallow is before her ultimate demise, Tammy would call me all the time and tell me how much she loved me, how proud of she was of me, and she would profusely apologize for everything that she put me through because she wasn't the best mother. I was abused a lot and even abused by her, beaten by her. When I discovered, because I was reading at an early age, when I discovered my original birth certificate, which had Melinda K. Atkins listed as my mother, she knocked me unconscious and I landed on the floor furnace because back in those days it was floor furnaces to where you didn't step or lay on those. And I had a furnace mark on my leg for the longest because of that.
Okay. And how did you feel like when you wrote the two books? Like, how did you feel? Like, was you were you emotional, or were you like sad, or were you excited to tell your story?
I was extremely emotional, sad to the point to where I had tried other avenues in reaching out to my biological dad, Barack, and upset with myself as well because the times, like when he came to my high school right before he was putting his hat into the political arena, I wasn't accepting when he came to Heights High School to visit me. He came with cameras. I was listening to the people who raised me, Tammy and Zelma. They were telling me that he only wanted to come and claim me now because it was money involved. And if I went with him, then he would get the money and they would no longer keep the money. So during my investigation and getting access to some sealed records, the money that they were talking about was from Grandma Stanley Ann, because he came to visit me a year after she passed. And then prior to that, it was like we moved on 2928 North Holyoke, October 3rd,
That's in Kansas, right?
1985.
That's in Kansas, right? For the
Wichita,
audience that,
Kansas.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause
The reason and the reason why I remember that specifically, that date, is 4/15/1985 was the day that my mother defended herself against her abusive husband, and he met his ultimate demise. It's another book that I'm working on to tell her story, which is called Tax Day, because he passed away on April 15th, which is the day taxes are due.
excellent. Okay.
So it was a lot of emotions. Yes, I cried. I didn't divulge everything only because, like the conversation that we were having earlier, people want to get quick and to the point. And then I also, on my business side of my brain, was that once this is verified by my dad, because he knows, it's no surprise to him. He knows I'm his daughter. As a matter of fact, November 27th, 2012, I gave birth to twins prematurely. So when I would leave the hospital and come back, because I was making posts on Facebook, because I wasn't getting help with anybody. I wasn't getting help from the family that raised me. I wasn't getting help from the man who helped me produce them. And the nurse, and I'm still friends with that nurse on Facebook to this day. She would tell me that man came to visit your babies today again with all that security. In the back of my mind, I'm like, what? It was baffling.
Really?
Who is this? So,
Okay.
you
All right.
know, like, oh, okay. So what I was worried about is let me get in here and make sure my babies are still here. Are my babies still here? To where, okay, my babies are still here. It's over. So I know a lot of people are wondering, does he know? Yes, he knows. I'm straightforward. I don't sugarcoat shits, and neither does he. And he's known to always own his shit. So at this time, it's time to step up. I know now, so, and I've apologized even in my book, because as a parent, I could see where I could have offended him or hurt his feelings, because he's human as well. And not only that day that he come to my school, he also came with bonus mom Michelle. So yes, Michelle knows as well.
Really?